Having spoken about restaurant food made easy, I'm surprised I've never shown you something gourmet high street. So today, let's make a classic red snapper with lemon butter sauce and some vegetables. For the accompaniments, let's first blanch some vegetables. In this case, some carrots and beans. In salted water, we need to boil this for exactly 4 minutes. Make sure the flame is high and you do not cover this. While I have used carrots and beans, you could also use some potatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, peas. Choice is yours. The carrots and beans have cooked. I'm transferring these into chilled water, like so. This way, the color remains nice, bright and vibrant. Well, moving on to some spinach. In the same salted water, I'll add in some nicely washed and trimmed spinach leaves. Give this a few dabs like so, and this should not be cooked beyond 45 seconds. We're ready to strain this into the same ice-cold water. This way, the spinach cooks perfectly, remaining nice and vibrant. The vegetables are blanched and ready. Let's now move on to marinating the steak of fish. I've chosen red snapper, which I've cleaned, removed the scales and patted dry completely. Salt, and I'm keeping the marination very simple. Black pepper, freshly crushed, and very little because I do not wish to burn this while cooking. And a touch of oil. You could also use a good quality olive oil. Similarly, on the other side as well. While the pan is heating, I'll add in a dollop of butter. And to make sure it does not burn, a touch of regular vegetable oil. Once the butter gets a nice light nutty color, I'll place the steak of fish with its skin side down, placing it away from you. With the help of a wooden spade, I'm just applying some pressure so that the skin becomes nice and crisp. While doing so, the fish may release some moisture, but that's exactly how you want it. While the fish is cooking, I'll throw in some fresh thyme leaves for that nice extra herby flavor. After a minute of pan searing on one side, I'm carefully going to lift this and turn it over. I'll add in another dollop of butter and this time throw in some cloves of fresh garlic along with peeled shallots and cherry tomatoes. I'm going to carefully tilt the pan on one side and collect the butter with the help of a spoon and drop it on top of the steak of fish. This method technically is called basting, and by doing this, the fish remains nice and moist. A thumb rule of cooking a steak of fish is for 1 inch thickness of a steak, you cook it for 1 minute on each side. The fish is well cooked. Add in a dollop of butter. While this is still melting, I'll add in some fresh cooking cream. Along with this, some sprigs of thyme. Cook this for another 30 seconds to 45 seconds on low flame, and off goes the flame. To this, I'll be adding in fresh lemon juice. Mix this well. In case you feel this sauce or this cream has split, just add in a touch of corn flour. With that, one final touch of freshly cracked black pepper and your lemon butter cream is ready. Let's now move on to the third component, which is the sauteed vegetables. For this, I'm heating the pan and adding in a dollop of butter again. Immediately after this, I'll be draining the vegetables and adding them into the pan. If you see, the butter has browned, and this kind of butter is known as beurre noisette or hazelnut butter. To this, I'll be adding in very little of salt because 1, we had added it already while blanching, and 2, the butter is salted. A quick toss and little bit of freshly cracked black pepper. With this, one last ingredient, and that is fresh parsley. A quick toss and we are ready to begin the plating. Your pan-seared snapper with lemon butter sauce and vegetables is ready. Do try this at home and wait for what makes the Bombay chef gets into your kitchen.